Hey you guys, I am back. Sorry that things have been a little disorganized, but like I said, I moved and I'm still in a process of trying to set up my house and everything. So with that, here's an energy update for the remaining signs that didn't get the energy update, and then I'll also be doing the readings. I just don't know which order I'm going to be doing things as of yet. So just look out for my videos. Make sure you're subscribed and that you hit the notification bell so that you can get the notifications when I'm uploading. All right, so starting with Cancer. Let's see what messages we have. I already shuffled for Cancer. Okay, we have the overall energy as the Lovers. We've got the Chariot. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Five of Wands. We have the Six of Wands. The Eight of Cups. The Emperor. And the Magician. Okay, so overall energy, I feel like you guys are like torn. I feel like you can't decide, or you've got some sort of difficult decision to make. And I'm not sure if that's in love or just anything, but it just seems like things are up in the air and you're like, I don't know what to do. Maybe you feel like you're being pulled from two different ends, or you know, people want you to do what they want you to do, but at the end of the day, I feel like you're going to be most successful when you do what's best for you. You know, just kind of say, don't take this personal, or emotions aside, feelings aside, this is what needs to be done. And I kind of feel like that's what you're going to have to do. I also feel that you're definitely having to stand your ground or set boundaries with people. And let people know, like, hey, you know, this is unacceptable. This is not going to happen. You know, but it looks like you're really making some sort of decision to pursue what you want. I do feel like, again, there's this decision between maybe two people or two different situations. Still is making me think of that forbidden fruit with Adam and Eve as well. So maybe for some of you, you feel like you're being lured or seduced and you're like, I want the forbidden fruit, you know, and because they're already embracing, maybe that's something that has already happened. Like you took a bite and now it's like you're in this situation where you don't know what you want to do. Again, and it does look like there's someone that you are in love with, but you're fighting it. More than likely, maybe because they're in a relationship, or maybe it's just something forbidden about this love interest, or maybe it's a job that you want to do, but you know that people would say, oh, you shouldn't be doing that type of job. Maybe the job itself is taboo or frowned upon, or maybe just the fact that you want to start your own business, you know. But whatever the case, I feel like you're fighting. It's like you're torn. I feel like you're making decisions, and then you're still at the end of the day, you're still like frustrated or dealing with things or people or situations that just seem to try to block you. But I do feel like you're going to overcome those obstacles and you're going to be successful. You do need to have confidence to do something. I think too what's happening is that Spirit is trying to get you to do something that is out of character or outside of your comfort zone. And so, you know, I feel like you're at some point needing to let go or walk away from a situation that doesn't make you happy, and you're going to do what you want to do. I feel like you're going to take control of your life again. You might have to take on a lot of responsibilities, or maybe you're wearing a lot of hats. Maybe you can't leave trust people to do what you need them to do. You just have to do things on your own. So overall, I just kind of feel like there's a lot going on, but you can do it. It looks like you're juggling a lot of things at once. Business-wise, it looks like you guys are having different or multiple streams of income. And you're making it work. You're doing something that works for you. And I feel like you are kind of coming off like a boss. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Energy update for Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And this is for the week of October 8th, 2021. All right, we have Two of Wands. We've got King of Pentacles. We have Queen of Pentacles. We have the Hermit. Six of Pentacles. Overall energy, Ace of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and Knight of Swords. Okay, so I feel like something you're communicating with either an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or there needs to be some sort of decision made between the two. It looks like there is a conversation, or two people are having this conversation. They're discussing some things. It could be about love. It could be about business. It could be about rules. Or boundaries. In fact, like you have to set boundaries with people and let people know where you stand. I do feel that you're going to have clarity. If you're wondering if someone was being honest or speaking the truth, I definitely feel like, yes, this person was being honest with you. This person was being fair. They're telling the truth. They shared all the information that they know. I also feel like this could be your energy. Maybe you're the one that's being truthful and honest and just kind of being straightforward. I feel too like if you were torn, like you're making a decision, you're like, okay, I can't focus about this anymore. Time to make a decision. And it looks like you're making a decision that is more practical or the logical decision. You also seem motivated, and I feel like there's things that you've decided to do and you're like, okay, what's next? Or you're going off some sort of checklist. I feel like you've accomplished something and now you're on to the next. You're like, okay, now that I've done that, what's next on my bucket list or what's next on my checklist? So I feel like you are just kind of pursuing your passions and looking at the things, looking into things that you're passionate about. I also feel this is like, I'm getting like the old-fashioned classifieds. So I don't know. I kind of feel like maybe someone's also looking in the classifieds. Maybe you're looking in Craigslist or, you know, Facebook Marketplace. It just looks like you're trying to find something. Maybe you're thinking about going back to school. I feel like you're also wanting to do something creative or constructive. In love, I feel like there's somebody who's coming towards you. It could be two people that are approaching you, and you're going to have to make a decision. Again, could be between earth and air. I feel too like in love, you're being watched by someone. This person's quietly observing, but it does look like at some point when they're ready, they're going to approach you. Also, if you've been wanting to hear back from someone or you needed an answer to something, like maybe you applied for a job or you filled out an application, you want to know if you got approved for something, I do feel like you're going to get a response. I feel like you're going to get an approval, or you're going to get accepted, or you're going to be chosen for whatever it is that you wanted or filled out the application for. I do feel like you're going to get called back in for something you're being offered, whatever. You also seem like you are making financial decisions or making smart money choices, making positive investments, or, you know, you had to do your research. You're like, okay, let me do my research first, and then I'll decide what to invest in. You also may be doing research in regards to a person to see if you want to invest time and energy into someone. You also seem as if you are asking for space, or you need time to be alone so that you can balance, or so that you can feel emotionally balanced or restored again. But I feel like you're going to get whatever it is that you're looking for. If anyone owes you money too, you might be getting some sort of deposit back, like a safety deposit, or, you know, like when you pay money, a deposit on gas or light, you get that deposit back. So I kind of feel like something financial that's owed to you, you're going to receive it this week. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the week of October 8th, 2021. Sorry, I don't think I can do the weekend readings, but I hope this still is good for you guys. It better be. Ooh, oh, we got 5 of Swords, 4 of Wands, Temperance, Strength, 7 of Swords, overall energy, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So, I feel like you guys were holding on to something. You could have been guarded. You could have been saving your money, but whatever it is, I feel like you're not holding on anymore. You've decided to let something go. If you were holding on to a grudge, or if there was some sort of barrier or walls up, I feel like you let them down. If you were saving money, I feel like you've now spent it. Looks like you may have decided to make some sort of a big purchase. Also seems too like maybe you were keeping distance from family members, and maybe you've decided to join the family, or they've decided to join you. You also may have taken a break from social media, but I feel like the minute you hop back on, you're going to be like, I see why I stayed off of social media. Like, I don't like social media. You know, it's the same, people talking about this and that. I feel like you don't really get or connect with those people. Also seems like there's some sort of clash in regards to traditional beliefs. It could be with traditional beliefs with your family or with society or community. Just seems like you don't agree, or you know, you're not seeing eye to eye. There may be some sort of distance or pettiness going on between you and some people, maybe people at work. You with the company, maybe you don't agree with company policy. You might get reprimanded for something, and you're like, I'll do what I want, whatever it is. It just looks like you could be dealing with miscommunication or guarded energy or hostile energies. Again, I feel like you're gonna like woosah and just kind of like let your guards down and let something go. Maybe you feel like it's not even worth it. You're like, you know what, just whatever it is, whatever. And you decide to like let that energy go. If you just moved into a big community or a big area, I feel like something happens where maybe you and your neighbors don't get along at first, but I really feel like it's because either someone felt slighted, or it was something that was misunderstood. And I feel like there's going to be clarity after that. And it's like clearing the air. And it's like, okay, like I'm sorry, I didn't mean, or, you know, and I feel like you're making peace with the situation. Seems too like someone doesn't know how to say to their partner when they want it. Or they're like, I don't know how to let my partner know that I want it. Or somebody is expecting you to read their mind, or, you know, vice versa. So there may be some miscommunication in the bedroom. Somebody just needs to speak up or say what they want. I also feel like someone is a little jealous because they don't understand how you were able to afford something you just bought. It might be a new apartment, a new home, a new car, some new clothes. It just seems like somebody might be like, how did you afford that? But I feel like you're going to ignore someone's sly response or remark or stares, and you're just like, whatever, I manifested this, and I know what I'm doing. I'm just enjoying my manifestation. Something also may be going on where you are like having to control your temper. Or you are being a peacemaker between other people around you. Like maybe people around you are being petty or arguing, and you are somehow being a peacemaker. One last thing, I feel like someone is too prideful to admit how they feel, or too prideful to admit that they made a mistake or that they were wrong. Especially in a love relationship, I feel like maybe someone's lurking, but at the same time refusing to just apologize or call you or respond to that text, maybe because it's 10 weeks old now, and it's like, okay, what do I say now? I can't just respond, so I kind of feel like somebody is keeping tabs on you and trying to get your attention, but whatever way they're doing it is annoying. All right, so let's see what messages or what the energy for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Happy birthday, Libras. I'm gonna have to keep saying that. Y'all know that's my sign, y'all. Okay. Let's see what messages are coming up for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of October 8th, 2021. All right, we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Four of Pentacles. We have the Chariot. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Queen of Swords. Overall energy, King of Cups. Three of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles. All right, Libra, what is going on? Okay, so it seems like, maybe there's some ups and downs. There's some good and bad, or there's a good thing that happens followed by something bad that happens. Also seems that maybe you're struggling financially or trying to make ends meet, or having to use money that you said you wouldn't use. But either way, I just kind of feel like there needs to be stability established in your life. Something could be imbalanced. I do feel that there also needs to be an agreement between parties, or everyone needs to reach a mutual agreement. You also may be needing to negotiate some sort of terms at work. I don't know if you're torn between staying at your current position or letting it go. But it does seem like maybe there's a little bit of struggling and trying to just stay afloat. I feel like you're trying to balance things, and you're like, okay, let me just allow things to play by ear, or let me go with the flow of things instead of fighting. But it's like you're trying to go with the tide instead of against the tide. Still seems like, you might be feeling emotional about somebody, or maybe someone around you is feeling this way. Especially if they're a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This seems to be some sort of emptiness or sadness. Or maybe it's also something about your dreams. Maybe you feel fine throughout the day, but then you have some sort of unusual sad dreams that make you feel kind of sad, or like feel like something's missing. Just even a quick personal example, it just made me think of this last night, where like I just settled into my home, you know, I'm just like happy. I'm like, whoo, but you know, I've been running around a lot and haven't really had time to focus. But the minute like I went to sleep, it was something that I was dreaming about. I can't remember the details, but I just remember, I don't know if it was my over self or if it was just an outside force asking me if I was really happy. And I was like, the dream made me feel so sad. And I woke up, I was like, oh my God, like, why did it ask me that? So I don't know if something is making you feel like, is something missing in your life, and it seems like you haven't quite found it and you're still in search. Maybe you're still in search of love. Maybe you're still in search of your passion. But it seems like you're looking for something. Definitely looks like you had to let something go. Now, also, I feel like emotionally there's somebody around you, if it's not you, but it's somebody around you that's hiding how they feel. They're not sharing with you of the fact that they feel depressed or they miss you. Doesn't just have to be a love interest. That's why I said maybe someone misses you, or yeah, it's like this emptiness, but this person is not opening up or sharing that information. They're keeping that from you. Someone is acting very distant or cold or like wearing armor. Someone feels the need to protect their emotions. You also could come off guarded or defensive towards people because you maybe don't want people to see your emotional side. So you're just coming off guarded. And just like you want people to keep their space. You're like, okay, you stay right there. Don't know, I don't need you to come any closer. So yeah, I feel like somebody is being emotionally guarded. I do feel like that is going to change, especially, you know, something just may be a transit right now. But the minute there's going to be a shift in energy, I feel like you're also going to change and have clarity about a situation, especially if you felt confused or you couldn't make some sort of decision. It definitely looks like you're going from being confused or indecisive to having this clarity and making a clear-cut decision. And that, you know, that Libra energy, you're like, okay, like I've been balancing the scales, but now I've made my choice or I've made a decision. I know what I need to do. So I feel like you'll be fine. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Energy update for Scorpio. Okay, we have Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands, ooh, the Tower, the Lovers, Two of Swords, oh my goodness, what is happening? Six of Swords, Queen of Swords, Knight of Swords. All right, so your message is very identical to Libra's. I feel like, again, you are just kind of going through the motions. Maybe you're on autopilot. And, you know, you are trying to balance your life, maybe emotionally, mentally, maybe something's been going on. But it seems like you're like, okay, I'm just going to follow my intuition, or I'm going to trust spirit to guide me. Something could be going on with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Maybe you're thinking about them. Matter of fact, I would say it's actually telepathic. So you may have some sort of telepathic connection with an air sign, but yet there's still no communication. Like, you aren't reaching out to them, they aren't reaching out to you. I feel like your needs are being unfulfilled. Even if you're in a relationship and you're under the same roof, I just feel like you guys are not connecting. Like, something's going on where somebody is feeling ignored or not speaking up or expecting the other person to read their mind. And although there is telepathy, it's like it's not like you can like read like what somebody is actually thinking. You just like, you know, it's something going on where it's a lack of communication, and both parties don't have enough courage or just have too much pride to speak up and talk about what the problem is or what they're feeling. Definitely, again, prideful energies, frustrations. Somebody might be trying to get your attention, or pushing your buttons, or just trying to incite any type of reaction out of you. Or you might be doing that to somebody. It's like, man, you're not listening to me. Like, what do I have to do to get you to notice me or to speak or to say something? So I kind of feel, especially too, if you're acting too nonchalant about something, you know how you might be real chill about certain things, and then the other person doesn't understand how you're so chill, so they do something to like make you to like, are you alive? Do you even care? Like, you know, some people really don't understand how you can be so chill or detached. If you're not the one that's chill and detached, then maybe you are the one feeling some type of way, feeling ignored, like somebody should be reading your mind. So just make sure that's not you. I feel if also like someone's sexual needs are not being fulfilled too, and that is super frustrating. It's like, oh my God, this is frustrating. I'm not getting what I need. I don't know how to tell my partner, or maybe you don't have a partner. Maybe it's been a long time, but it just seems like those needs are going unfulfilled too. I also feel that if you are suffering in any way, shape, or form, that may also be a need for you to do something different with your life, or make a different decision, or go in a different direction. Either way, I just kind of feel like maybe you are needing to get out of your comfort zone. Now, if you also keep ignoring your spirit guides, at some point it looks like outside forces are going to intervene and disrupt the path that you're on to get you to do what needs to be done. Or spirit is going to bring two people together somehow, some way, simultaneously. Maybe someone accidentally calls you or whatever. And it's like, that wasn't an accident. Like, that was spirit. Like, y'all need to talk. So I feel like something extreme may happen before things get calm, or to break the ego. Like, the ego needs to be crushed, because I feel like ego is blocking you from doing something that needs to be done. Even if, let's say, you don't want to let go of a job that you know you need to let go of, like at some point spirit is like, you need to, like, when are you gonna let go? Let me do this. And spirit's gonna jump in and like either do something to get you fired, or you end up quitting just out the blue randomly, out of character. But I feel like something's gonna be for the best. Also seems like if someone is hiding something or not trying to keep a secret, like at some point this secret is going to be revealed or forced out. You still may end up feeling torn or undecided, or not wanting to make a decision, or there's going to be communication, but then you like cut it off, or they cut it off. Somebody, it's like communication, and it feels so good I feel like there's going to be like, you're going to feel relieved to get something out, but then there's going to go a blockage. Like somebody does not want to let go of their comfort zone. So yeah, even like a shy person finally opening up and talking or speaking up for themselves, like the minute they do it, they go back into their old ways. So yeah. All right, so let's see what messages there are for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Energy update, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Week of October 8th, 2021. All right, we have the Hierophant, Seven of Swords, High Priestess, Justice, Seven of Wands, overall energy, Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. Okay. So something could be significant about an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Also maybe Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. But I feel like your focus is on either an earth sign, or your focus is on your health or finances. You may get called in for a job interview, or you may be called on to take on some sort of responsibility, but it still seems like if it's a job interview, I feel like you're withholding information and you're like, well, they didn't ask, so I'm not going to volunteer and share this information. Or you might tell partial truth and leave the rest out. I also feel like something in regards to commitment. Somebody might be putting on a front like they're ready to commit, but they're still doing something deceptive or deceitful, or getting cold feet, or someone's just going along like planning a wedding, and they're just in the back of their mind, they're like, I'm not showing up, like I'm not coming. Like somebody is keeping something to themselves. Also could be keeping something from your family, or your family may be keeping something from you. I feel too like people are trying to break the rules. Either way, I feel like somebody's trying to break the law, break the rules. They're like, I'm not telling this, or I'm not gonna follow these rules, or I'm gonna pretend like I am, but I'm not gonna. It's weird because I see confessions and the truth, but then I also see things that are hidden or secrets. It does look like maybe certain things are going to be revealed to you, but maybe in a secretive way. Especially in dreams, like maybe you're asking for signs, like show me my enemies, and you're expecting something to happen in real life, but it's only shown to you in dreams. Spiritually, I feel like you are being spiritually initiated. Like maybe it's not in the way that you think, like, the men in black aren't gonna show up at your doorstep, or you're not gonna be called into some sort of secret meeting and dragged off somewhere. Like it's not happening that way, but it's more so happening in a metaphysical way in your dreams, like you're being revealed certain things. Now also I feel like more things are going to be spiritually, you're going to take on more of a responsibility because you're ready. So yeah, maybe ancient knowledge or esoteric knowledge is going to be revealed to you more and more because you're now ready. If someone is going to school, I feel like somebody might be cheating on their tests. But I still feel like you beat out the odds. I feel like something's being offered to you, or something's going in your favor in regards to a court situation. Yeah, I just feel like you're going to have victory. I feel like you also have an edge because you can see from an angle that other people cannot. Or you saw something that other people didn't see, so you claimed it first, or it becomes yours. But yeah, I feel like either way you're going to have victory. I feel like 7s and 11s are significant for you. So you might be, maybe that's your lucky number, or maybe that's some sort of confirmation for you. I'm also getting like secretly judged, like either you're being judged, but that's, of course, if you're going to a job interview, that's what they're doing. They're judging you. But I feel like you passed a test, or you are the one that is like a gatekeeper. Somebody might work in recruiting for the government as well. Or someone might be thinking about signing up for the services. Romantically, I feel like you are committing to somebody, or you're entering some sort of a soul contract. But yeah, there's still something is secretive about this though. All right, so let's see what messages or energy updates there are for, where am I? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Energy update the week of October 8th, 2021. We have the Knight of Swords, Four of Wands, Temperance, Six of Wands, Strength. Overall energy, we have the Eight of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so overall energy, I feel like you guys are going to be very busy. I feel like you're also being very talkative or very social. Looks like you're also moving out of some sort of darkness or mental anxiety. Something's going on, and I feel like you're, you know, steering clear of that energy, or you're coming out of some sort of mental fog, and you're celebrating, you're happy. I feel like those of you in a love situation that are looking for love, I feel like you're kind of ready to test the waters. You're like, okay, I'm ready to see who's out there, or see, you know, put up a profile. I'm ready. You know, it just seems like maybe you're kind of taking a chance on dating or getting to know somebody. I feel like things are going to take off really fast too if you do meet someone that you connect with on a physical, spiritual, and mental level. Physical, well, I say physical. Yeah, I feel like if you connect with someone, especially spiritual, on a spiritual level, things are going to take off really quickly. Could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Sagittarius, or Leo. I feel too like things are going to be moving forward, and there's going to be, you're going to be reaching some sort of a milestone, or accomplishing something. Feels like you are also just kind of celebrating. Now, you might be invited to someone's birthday, especially since it's Libra season. You've got Libra energy coming up. You might be invited to someone's birthday, and having fun and celebrating someone's birthday with them. Or you might meet someone at any type of social gathering or event. So if you're looking for someone, I recommend you go. Or even if you're not looking for love, it still might be a good connection for you, especially like a business connection or something. So I say it's good to be sociable and network this week. I feel too like you have a visitor coming to your home, and this person is bringing peace to your home. I feel like you are gonna feel really good with this person's energy. There's someone around you who tempers you or knows how to deal with your energy and make you happy. I feel like the decisions that you're making too are going to be supportive. You're going to have like a support team in regards to something that you want to do. Doesn't matter. Also, I don't really see you being attacked verbally, but just in case you are, I feel like people are going to like defend you and be like, you don't know this person. This person is, you know, cool peoples. This person, you don't know them. Like, I just feel like a lot of people would be very supportive of you and in your corner and cheering you on. You also may receive a lot of praise, accolades, or be getting like a lot of attention. So I feel like you're going to get an ego boost. And this is exactly what you needed. So I feel like you're going to be really excited. I feel like you're going to get so much attention to the point where you kind of feel like, okay, that's enough. Thank you. And you're going to want to humble yourself, or you want to stay grounded. You don't want something to go to your head. Or if it does start to go to your head, something's going to happen to like quickly remind you like, hey, let me knock that ego out just a little bit. So I kind of feel like, you're not going to let your ego get the best of you, basically. Also, I'm getting the energy of some sort of strong physical attraction that you're having with somebody. but I feel like you're trying to resist that or control those urges for this person. Maybe because it's your friend, or maybe it's because it's a friend of a friend, or like your ex's friend. I don't know. It just seems like being attracted to somebody that you want to control that. It's mutual. Like both of you guys are, it's a chemistry going on, and telepathy. I see that too. Like you guys are looking at each other and you're not even really saying anything, but you're like communicating like with these looks. But I feel like there's like, you're trying to hold back if it's somebody that you're attracted to. Also, it just still seems like you're trying not to say something. You're like, I want to say something, but I'm not going to. So you're trying to just like control. It could also be that you don't want to steal someone's shine or make someone feel bad. So you're like, yeah, you know, let them have their moment. They're happy. I'm not going to say anything to ruin their day. Or maybe someone feels like that towards you. They're like, I'm not going to tell them about this. We'll talk about that later. They're having fun. They're enjoying themselves. So all in all, I just kind of feel like your energy is kind of pretty good for the next week. All right, let's see what messages there are for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Quick energy update for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the week of October 8th, 2021. We had the Hierophant, Ten of Swords, the Hanged Man, Page of Wands, Four of Pentacles, overall energy, Five of Cups, Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so if it's not you, somebody around you is stuck in the past and still, excuse me, kind of just looking back and feeling some regret or disappointment. I really feel like there may be an earth sign who's at a distance and they're thinking about you. They miss you, but I feel like they have too much pride to admit it or come out and say it. I feel like someone just regrets the past. It could be you or the person around you. And somebody is like, have the bridges been burned? You know, somebody feels like, man, maybe the bridges have been burned, or maybe, you know, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. So if that's you, just try not to get stuck on the past. I do feel too that you guys have like some sense of responsibility. Something's coming up where you have some sort of responsibility, or you're making some sort of promise, but then you break your promise. I'm also getting that you no longer view someone the same anymore. Someone that you looked up to, or someone that you respected. Also could be your government. You're like, man, I really thought, you know, the president was going to be this, that, or the other. I thought, you know, my governor was going to do that. Yeah, I just feel like somebody is like now just doesn't believe anymore, or lost their faith in a system. Someone's like, this system doesn't work anymore. You also may be letting go or changing your routine or a system, especially your belief system though. Something that you believed in, I just feel like you don't believe anymore. You're like, I don't believe in that anymore. Maybe you don't believe in traditional relationships anymore, or somebody around you doesn't feel that way. I feel too like some sort of news is coming back from the doctor. Like you might end up having to have surgery, or maybe you need a chiropractor. Something could be going on with your back, or maybe you are needing to find ways to relax. I don't know if you need like sleeping pills, or like something's going on. I just feel like the doctor might be prescribing you to take a rest or take a break. Also, if you were committed to your job, maybe you just don't believe in that company anymore. You're like, I quit. Like, I don't think I want to work here anymore. Maybe before you quit, you decide to take a break so that you could think about things. I just feel like you need to clear your head. I do feel like there's going to be a renewal or a rebirth in a sense. Also, there's something that you want, but it's like you realize that that requires a sacrifice. You're like, so you mean to tell me if I want this, I have to give this up, or I can't do this anymore? So yeah, I feel like if there's something that you want, you realize that you're going to have to make a sacrifice for it. I'm getting stubborn energy too. Like somebody does not want to let go. I don't know if you're holding on to... I almost feel like you see something with your own eyes and then you're like, I don't believe it. And then after the initial shock, you're like, that didn't happen. And you go back to your old beliefs. Also seems like if somebody broke up with you, maybe you don't want to break up with them. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Also looks like if you try to let go or leave, you can't. This person's like, you can't leave me. You can't go away. Like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to stop you. So you might be faced with some sort of blockages or obstacles, even though you want to let something go. Even if that's yourself, like you want to let go of something, but at the end of the day, you feel like you can't. I don't know. So you might feel stuck, or maybe something's telling you to hold on. Like I said, it looks like you need to think about something first before you make some sort of final decision. And then also about your health, I feel like something needs to be stabilized, or you need to cut something out of your diet. All right. Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Energy update. Week of October 8th, 2021. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We have Six of Swords, the Magician, Page of Cups, Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands, overall energy, Page of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so overall energy, I feel like you guys are being peaceful or happy with the way things are going. I feel like you're also being creative or using your imagination in some way. Maybe you're writing. I'm getting something about pretending. Something seems like a fairy tale. Maybe you're watching some sort of movies to escape. But I just kind of feel like you guys are like relaxed and just kind of indulging in maybe good food and drink. You seem just very stabilized and relaxed. I feel like you're just in no rush. You're just allowing things to play out. Now, I'm also getting that you also may be being lured into someone's, I don't know, I don't want to say shenanigans, but you're being drawn towards someone, or someone is like drawing you in. Someone's also being very clever in the way they communicate. They may be deflecting. So especially if they're an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, I feel like someone is like causing some sort of distraction to get your attention somewhere else. Now also that could be, you could be doing that to someone. You might be trying to manipulate someone or distract them and get them to do something that you want them to do. I do feel like there is some sort of mind games, but it's kind of like fun. I feel like somebody's like, this is fun, I'll play along. So I feel like someone realizes that you can't take life serious, or you can't take something too serious. So I'm also getting to that maybe someone is needing to communicate more clearly instead of in an immature way, or they're being kind of passive and wanting you to read their mind. There may be a need to be direct or set boundaries with somebody, or somebody may do that with you. I feel like you guys are also going to be doing a lot of errands over the next few days. Like there's a lot that you need to do or take care of. Do I hear ice cream truck? That sounds creepy. That sounds so creepy to me. It is like echoing. It's frightening. Oh my God. Okay. It's distracting. Didn't I just say that? Something is like luring me away. And I'm an air sign. I didn't know they had. I'm sorry. Okay, let me stop. I feel like you guys are going to be traveling. I feel like you're going to be very busy. You might take a mini vacation. You also, those of you that do like to fish, I do see fishing. Matter of fact, yeah. Looks like somebody is like, I caught a fish, especially if that is what you do to keep yourself calm. Like you like to just get out to the water and fish and spend time alone to distract yourself from things. You may be doing that. I definitely feel like somebody is fishing or hunting as a distraction. I feel like you're finding ways to entertain yourself or to keep yourself upbeat and happy. Romantically, something could be going on with the air sign. Either you're pursuing the air sign or they're pursuing you. Whoever is coming into your life romantically, they want things fast. They're very direct and straightforward, and they want things to happen really quick. They're like, come on, yeah, we're gonna do that. No, yeah, come on, let's do this, let's have fun. I feel like someone is like just being very they're just moving very quickly. I don't know if they move too fast for you, if you're able to keep up. I feel like you're trying to keep up with somebody who does move really fast. It could be reversed though. I also just kind of feel like you guys are going to be communicating a lot, whether verbally or speaking, maybe communicate on a phone or writing especially. Like something seems like you really are finding a creative outlet over the next few days. So hopefully these messages have helped you guys. Yeah. So again, stay tuned. I will be releasing videos gradually as I get back on track with things. So thank you guys so much. Sending love and grace.